We're holding the Maimaki Tzeitzcha Ois Dalad on page Kuf Mem Tes, if you're following along inside. So we asked the question, the Rebbe asked the question brought from the Zohar, when the Novi says, Ki meit Tzeitzcha me'eretz Mitzrayim, it says the days of coming out of Mitzrayim. What does it mean, the days? Coming out of Mitzrayim was only one day. So what's the days? So here we're going to move in a little bit into the answer. That since the opportunity to leave any type of limitation in serving Hashem, awareness of Hashem in the world, that awareness that Hashem is accessible and able to be known, that process started by Yetzias Mitzrayim. It will end when Mashiach comes. End meaning that then we'll break through all levels and all boundaries, and Hashem will be revealed in the world. And so the Navi is saying, we have a continuum. It's not that Yetzias Mitzrayim was a one-time act, one-time event. And we're looking forward, Mashiach's going to come, will be another event. There's a process. From Yetzias Mitzrayim till Mashiach, every single day is the opportunity to leave another level of limitation, Mitzrayim, limitation and boundary, in order to serve Hashem. There's an opportunity to bring out the Kedusha of the Neshama of the Yid, the Nefesh Elikis, and in the world, to bring out its connection to Hashem, that Hashem be more revealed. This process started by Yetzias Mitzrayim. It gave us the koyach to do that by Matan Torah, and we've been working the last 3,300 years in order that there should be the Gilui of Mashiach. Every single day, there's an opportunity to reach a deeper level of connection to Hashem with our own birur, refinement of the Nefesh Abamis, revelation of the Nefesh Elikis, and by that affecting the whole world. Ois Daled. And this is also what it means. The days of going out of Mitzrayim. Yemei Loshen Rabim. Yemei doesn't say Yom, but Yemei, says the Navi. The Chol Hayomim, all the days. Mimei Geula Rishona Megolos Mitzrayim. From the first Geula, coming out of Mitzrayim. Ad Hageula Sita Bimhever Yemena Amen, until Mashiach's coming should be today. Every single day is Hem Yemei Tzeitzach Mitzrayim. Every single day is another day of leaving the boundaries and the limitations of the world. Of the world meaning the worldliness that covers over in Hashem's existence. As the Frierdiker Rebbe explains there in his Maimah. Hainu means to say Damash in B'tzias Mitzrayim Niftachet Sina Gam Alagula Sida, that the Yetzias Mitzrayim opened up the channel for Mashiach to come, is a Seder Bezehu, the order, how it works is Shebachol Yom V'Yom, every single day. Me'ez Yetzias Mitzrayim ad Geula Sida, from the time of coming out of Mitzrayim until Mashiach comes, is Nase Inyan Yetzias Mitzrayim ba'ofen Yoser. There's accomplished the aspect of the spiritual service of going out of Mitzrayim, out of the boundaries of worldliness, in a higher level. Every day it comes to a deeper level, at the tachlis ili b'zeh b'gula siddur, until you have the ultimate highest level with the gula siddur. However, there's a point, this following point the Rebbe does not mention here. He says in other places, you look around the world and the darkness, it's greater in Golos every day. It's a doubled over darkness. There are events that take place that you see that the Golos is getting more difficult in some ways. Other ways it's getting easier. The opportunity for Torah mitzvahs, to learn Torah into mitzvahs, and is tremendously available all over the world. At the same time, there are challenges that Yidden face. And the worldly pressures and the attitude of Gashmis becomes stronger on many, many different levels. So on the one hand, you have the darkness is getting greater. On the other hand, the Avodas Hashem that we're able to accomplish, each day we're able to reach a deeper level of connection to Hashem. And part of this you see in a very interesting way. Um, in the olden days, you could walk to get from one place to another. Then you could go in a wagon. Then you could go in a car, and then you can go on a plane, a helicopter, rocket ship. So in Gashmias, you can traverse vast physical distances very quickly that couldn't be done before. The technology of connecting one place to another before you had to send a letter, however it got there, by ship, or and then now you can talk to somebody else instant on a telephone, instant communication. These energies are physical, and they show on the spiritual capabilities that we have also. What would have taken a long time to accomplish in refinement of character and bringing out a connection to Hashem can be accomplished in a much faster way through the tools of Torah, and especially Chassidus, that we have today that we didn't have before. So on the one hand, you could look around the world and say the darkness of the world is getting stronger with things that show up of negative things, negative to godliness and to Yidden. On the other hand, we're talking on the Pnimistic Inyan that every single day there's been we're able to reach a deeper level of connection to Hashem. So it's the toggle between, on the one hand, some things you see around you, and the belief, but also you can see that Yiddishkeit is spreading all over the world. There's no place where you aren't able to keep Yiddishkeit now, that it's able to be done. The Bali Tshuva from all walks of life are getting closer to Hashem. People who didn't have Jewish education are now able to, and there's a whole world of reaching out to get closer to Hashem. So you have the sort of the toggle between these two. The Inyan Hu, the Hine Amar Azal, around note 30. Our Chazal say, B'chol doir v'doir, and the Alter Rebbe adds in Tanya, he says, B'chol yoim v'yoim. He adds not only in every generation, but in every day. And he adds that in Perek Mem Zayin when he explains Yetzias Mitzrayim, that every generation, every day, Chayav Adam Liers, it's Asmi Kilu Hu Yotza Hayoim Mitzrayim. We have to look at ourselves as if we came out of Mitzrayim today. It's not just you look back and you see, oh, I'm lucky, I got out of Mitzrayim. It's as if Hashem took me out. It's an avodah that we can do with ourselves in how we learn, how we daven, our attitudes. That's what the Chazal is telling us. The B'chol Yom V'Yom Sarich Li is Yetzias Mitzrayim. That every day we have to leave out another level of the boundaries that the Nefesh Habahamis and the worldly values impose upon us. So it's not just that you look at yourself, yeah, oh, it's great. Now, it's great that I've got an opportunity to embrace Hashem and Torah mitzvahs in a broader and deeper, more meaningful way than yesterday. Where does that apply? Where do you see it show up? So we'll see in a couple of areas how the Rebbe explains how it's practical in our day-to-day service to Hashem. Or Befrat B'Shas Krishma, and especially at the time of Krishma, when we say the Shema every day, morning and night. What's the theme of Shema? Commissioner Kos of Adma Hazokins, the Alter Rebbe explains this in Perek Mem Zayin in Tanya. The Masha Tikni Yetzias Mitzrayim B'Shas Krishma Davke. We have the three parshas of Shema. Shema, V'hoyim, Shmoya, and the parsha of Tzitzis. Parsha of Tzitzis talks about Yetzias Mitzrayim. So why did the Chazal put the third parsha together with the other two? In other words, Shema is a package of three. To say the Shema, to fulfill the mitzvah, you've got to say all three paragraphs. The Shema, V'haya, and the Parsha of Tzitzis, Yetzias Mitzrayim. What's the connection of Yetzias Mitzrayim to Shema? So the Alter Rebbe says because they relate, that the energy behind both of them is the same. Recognizing the oneness of Hashem. There's no other existence but Hashem. Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. The pshat is not that there's one Hashem as opposed to two or three or five. The Echad means there's all existence is the Eibusher's existence. The godly energy that creates our universe is Hashem's. We're existing only within and because of Hashem's godly and creative energy that He puts into the world. That's the Aleph. The Aleph, the Alufi Shalom, the oneness, Hashem, permeates the Ches and the Dalet. The Ches is the 7 heavens above, the 1 earth below, the Dalet is the 4 directions, north, south, east, and west. So that the truth of all existence is Hashem. That's what we are living within. As the Rambam says, that every creation that relies on its existence from Hashem. So this is the theme of Hashem Echad. There's nothing but Hashem. What's Yetzias Mitzrayim? Leaving the boundaries of the physical world and its attitudes to embrace this truth. Leaving the Mitzrayim. So that's why they're the same. So he says Kriyishma and Yetzias Mitzrayim are the same thing. The inyan zeh, and this inyan shebekrish mishars is avoided Yetzias Mitzrayim, and this inyan that when we say the Shema, you need to have the inyan of Yetzias Mitzrayim. Who gam bekrish shel arvis is also in krishma at night. There's a big stress on davening in the morning. Now, obviously, it's the longest davening, and it's the beginning of the day. We want to sort of realign our mindset in that it's a day to serve Hashem. It's not just another day on the planet, that we have a purpose. And so there's the big focus of all the morning davening. The Kriyishma at night is also a mitzvah, all 3 paragraphs. And so you have within that also the Yetzias Mitzrayim piece, the 3rd paragraph. Because a Yid has the opportunity at night also to realize at the end of the day's work, now we have to make how are we going to realign our day to the tomorrow morning, which should be another good kickoff in serving Hashem too. And so the nighttime is also another opportunity to reflect on and to bring from within the leaving of the boundaries of the worldliness of our own Nevesh Abamis and reaching out to embrace Hashem more. Commercial Kosovo Rambam, 3rd line up, in the middle of the line. Demashi Kurim Pashat Tzitzis Gam Bekrish Shel Arvis. This we read the Pash of Tzitzis, the 3rd paragraph. Also at night, even though Afal Pish Ein Mitzvah Tzitzis Nahegas Balayla, even though the mitzvah of Tzitzis is only during the day, the command for tzitzis is by day. It says Re'isa Moisei, and you should see them. When can you see the tzitzis? And day, when it's lit up, the daytime. That's the mitzvah tzitzis. There's inyanim al pi Kabbalah for the protection of the mitzvah to wear tzitzis also at night. But you don't say a bracha. So many people, according to the Kabbalah and Chassid in particular, sleep with tzitzis. You wear them the day, you sleep at night, and change in the morning. Because it's a big inyan to have the tzitzis on also at night. They told the story of the Rebbe Rashab when he was asleep, slept with the tzitzis, and also that to make sure that they stayed straight. So there's many who wear what's called a bendel, a string around the tzitzis that they don't fold over. In the middle of the night, if he would move and feel that the tzitzis went straight, he would automatically straighten them out. There's but the inyan of tzitzis is mainly by day. Why did Chazal put this part of Shema also? Because it also mentions Yetzias Mitzrayim. And therefore, Yetzias Mitzrayim is not only an inyan that relates to the daytime, it also has to do with the ability to give oneself over with Mesiras Nefesh, to recognize the oneness of Hashem also in the evening as well. We'll stop here today. We'll pick up in Mitzvah Hashem tomorrow.